Good morning everyone, it's Monday morning, 8 o'clock. I'm now leaving for Zurich. I have a kind of busy day. I got a meeting in 2 hours in Dübendorf. Then I got a presentation after lunch in Sursee. And then I'll have a meeting back in Lucerne. So this talk after lunch will be something different today. Normally I would talk about Generation Z and digital platforms or communication tools. Today they asked me also to talk about new modern communication tool, but also a little bit how a modern workflow would look like, how I would organize myself, my day, how to stay focused, how to stay productive. So I listed 5 tips which I would follow or live by almost on a daily basis. And one of them is just plan for a productive day, because what doesn't get planned normally doesn't get done in my experience.
Vision of what life is supposed to
heavy
be.
traffic at the Kubrich tunnel, as always.
One of the most, been married for nearly 40 years, of him recommending books for me to read.
I arrived in Dübendorf. Traffic was not that bad as I expected. I had more than 20 minutes to go, and then meeting for 2 hours. The meeting yesterday went very well, by the way, and we had some really good discussions. And now, after that, I went to Sursee, where I had my talk. The problem was, this whole thing was in French, so that was a hard time, but I think it went okay.
Bonjour et merci. Alors, j'ai préparé 3 sujets par vidéo. Alors, ils sont influencers dans des plattformes que vous ne connaissez pas.
So sieht's dat.
Mittlerweile ist der Markt für geklaute Banken.
So you see, compared to yesterday where I really had no time to work at home on some like focused work mode for 1 or 2 hours, today I will just have this meeting until 10 probably, and afterwards I can just go home or to my office and then work for the whole day. So these are 2 completely different kinds of days, and for me there are certain things I would do on every day, doesn't matter which kind of day I have, and then there's things I would plan for the whole week. So here are a few tips I would do my planning for a week or for a certain day. Alright, so first thing, plan your first hour of the day. And this doesn't mean the first work hour, so when you start working at 8, don't plan 8 to 9, but really when you get up at 6, plan what you're doing from 6 to 7. Maybe there's a little morning routine, maybe there's a little to-do list you want to write, maybe there's a certain task you really need to do first thing and then you're happy. I would really do that and really plan 15 minutes, 20 minute steps. What are you going to do first? And it's super important not to get up just without a plan and look what's coming up. Maybe there's some notifications, some WhatsApp messages, some emails, and you would just react to them instead of really proactively choosing what you're doing in the first hours of the day. Number 2. I really like to plan my full day according to my to-do list. So just writing a to-do list is not getting the things done. I really like to plan all my tasks for a day. Then I see, is it really possible or not? How much time do I need? And even if the task just takes 10 minutes, I would plan it in, because what doesn't get planned doesn't get done in the end, and I would just push it to the next day, and this would go on for days or maybe weeks. The third thing is maybe not something you should plan, but just have in your mind that when you travel from A to B, for example, in your car, that I would listen to a podcast. If I would go with the train, I would use maybe 20 minutes just to write 2 or 3 emails, or just use the short time period, because my mindset is, if I can do that 2 or 3 times, this means if I can find 2 or 3 times 20 minutes, in the end I would save up to 1 hour of work I do not have to do in the evening. This point maybe sounds stupid, but I really take my time to plan my full week, and I would even plan on Sunday evening to take 20 minutes just to plan the next week. So I'm ready, or at least Monday morning I'm ready for the next week and know at least what I have to do and what are the most important tasks. And the last point is just think about how was your day at the end of the day. What worked well, what didn't really work, maybe 3 good things, 3 bad things, especially on maybe did you push out something that you should have been doing but you didn't really do it. So a little bit of reflecting yourself how the day was and what can be optimized for the next day or next week is super important and super productive for me. So I know this video has been a little bit different than other times. I try to just continue documenting my life. Additional to that, work on some proper content like 5 tips, 3 tips, some thoughts about a certain topic. Yeah, so that's it for today. I will upload another vlog on Saturday and Sunday, I guess. So looking forward to that and see you soon. Thanks for watching.